Hey everybody, Asher here, back with more Stellaris, where we are now playing in version 1.0. I just checked the Steam client, there's a bunch of achievements on there, so we are out of the preview build and just at the preview build, I guess you could say. But let's go ahead and get started as the Ashen Collective. If we take a look, our next election is in 2240, so we got a little bit of time because we are Fanatic Spiritualist Collectivist. But we are also Theocratic Oligarchy, which means we have less ethics divergence and we have less leader cost. Now, what we did last time and what we're going to be doing today is a little bit of a continuation of that. We need to assign our fleet general here. We did this mainly... Well, let's just take a look at him real quick. He is a trickster, so better evasion, less emergency FTL, which is all very good. Because we're going to have to do a few things with this fleet, especially since our nasty neighbors here, the Holy Othethi Kingdom, has decided to take Seoul. So I probably should have put some kind of base there ahead of time just to claim this. We're going to need to clean up this area. In fact, I may still put a frontier outpost just because. But I think this is going to be our first enemy because if we look around, it's blocking a lot of our access to other space. Now, granted, we may be able to poke our way through over here, sort of to the south or to the negative Y. But we also have some other systems that we haven't been able to explore just because there are baddies in there. So we want to fix that for sure. Let's go ahead and unpause because we have a lot of things we want to do. We're going to take it up from normal speed here. We do have one science ship that is in the process of escaping. We have one science ship who just needs to possibly go over here, and I want to see if I can get you to possibly survey both of these. We need to get you all around. Meanwhile, now that we have this system here, and I think these guys need to heal up first. So once we get you all healed up, we'll be in pretty good shape. If we look here, we have just these notifications, evading fleets. So we get an autosave here, time project as well. So we have some debris, which we can track on the map. We're getting all kinds of little notifications. So Ryblog is now level 4, which is great. And we do have, like I said, a few just explodey places that we need to get in here. Alright. So we'll send one science ship up there. Now we do have Spaceport has finished its construction queue. We do have fleets that are going to be going up shortly. And we do have some research as well, as the game's ever so kindly trying to remind me. Since we know that, let's see, engineering facility is just going to give us research here. Since we know we're probably going to be going to an early war, I think defense platform could be good. Alright, now if we want to build a another frontier outpost, that does take away influence from us, which we are at a positive of 3 right now. So if we can put one, well, that's going to be a little bit of a problem. We want to put one here. But we've got a lot of little dudes to take care of first. So before we get there, we'll go ahead and put you in position. You know what, I think we can actually get you to work by getting a few little, where is the mining station that we need? On this moon. Alright. I feel like I can make better use of hotkeys for that. So there's Schlurg, the Arctic world that we did actually colonize. Hooray! What does the surface look like? Inhospitable. Can we go ahead and at least build a hydroponic farm here? Well, let's unpause, and we'll be able to in just a moment. Like, we want to go ahead and get this place growing. We're going to have to get these Arctic blockers out of the way, and that's going to be a little rough. So repairs are completed. Let's go ahead and go to this fleet. Because we got, right now, 2 things that we can merge. And this should probably be enough. 277 is alright. I want to start by going to a Vocon and taking that out. It's like our fleet's pretty strong.
System survey complete.
Okay, now we have another icon here, but our fleet's fairly strong, and there's, net speaking, there's about as many baddies over there as there are in our fleet, but there are a bunch of separated fights, so hopefully we'll be okay. But we have detected the presence of a pre-space alien civilization on Vicinity. Atmospheric conditions and light pollution visible at the orbit are consistent with the densely populated machine-age society. They appear to have mastered air travel, and factories are mass-producing goods in their cities. We should build an observational post to study them more closely. So that's fascinating, as we're getting a lot of game saves all of a sudden. That's alright, so we'll, we got one scientist that's asleep. We have good things happening, but I think we have This is Ryblog. I kind of want to send you out into the distance, and we'll send our lesser experienced scientist, Glorim, back up here. Anyway, we gotta fight. And we'll obviously take this off of fastest. Let's see here. Who are we fighting first? This alien vessel has unknown capabilities. Well, that's going to change in just a second, isn't it? Like I said, we're fully healed up. We have very base stuff. Alright. So it didn't hit us, which is a start. We got another science ship that we need to send exploring, but there's the happy little missiles. There's our fleet. It's doing okay. We are...
Situation log updated.
We'll just send you all over here. I love that they sort of freed up the camera on that, but I do need to go ahead. I wish I could just do a sweep of the system here. Let's go ahead and research this. We want to get all these things as much as possible. Fleet combat. Because the sooner we can clean up all these guys, the better. Alright, probably also need to start building even more things here. Let's pause for the anomaly. I just want to go ahead and get these corvettes built first. Just one? Okay, well, we'll start with just one. So, Ryblog, anomaly level 3, 22% failure risk. The sensor profile of a mid-sized vessel briefly detected inside the upper atmosphere of this gas giant. Let's go ahead and research it. We'll see what that does. So, multitasking is fun. But we are going to need to build some more corvettes. We're eventually going to need to get ourselves up a little bit higher. We're going to try to out-tech our early opponent here. So here's what very fast space fighting looks like. And we have... You're slowly but surely getting that. Alright. And we should have just one more hostile to take out. Once again, I love that the hyper jumps are so fast. But it is going to take some time here. So before we get that, let's actually see where this is. Over here. So we're still in the midst of surveying the planet. Is this the end of Ryblog? This is a level 3 anomaly. And what do we got? Oh no. Critical failure. While approaching downfall, the warriors stumbled onto 2 unknown vessels hiding in gas giants. They appear to be smugglers partaking in some kind of clandestine meeting. As soon as they spotted your ship, smuggled weapons, each powerful weapons, they seemed intent on not leaving any witnesses. The smugglers charged forward, and oh no. This might actually be the end of Ryblog here. I need you to run. I need you to run like the wind. Okay, he's already trying to evade. We'll see how that goes. So, that may actually be the end of my high-level scientist. 22% failure rate is still a failure rate, so hopefully he can get out of there. Can you get out of there? Maybe. There we go. Whew! Got out of there. So that's another place we need to clean up now. Maybe we can send our tiny fleet over here to get more of that. All right.
Situation log updated.
Alright, so this area is now cleaned up. You guys don't need too much repair. Let's go ahead and send you. Is this the nasty one? There's one of these that's really bad. I think it's down in the Pulsar, so we'll send you over here. Alright, construction ship. Let's go ahead and build a... let's go ahead and move you here at least. We need a little bit more money to get the outpost here. It must be built around a star. And we can use it to expand our borders. Right now we're technically building it in our borders. I just want to see how it actually looks.
Debris analyzed.
And I mean, a little bit of this... Okay, now I want to talk about a few things at once here. A little bit of this is just experimentation to see... Like, this star's not been surveyed. Is that really what's stopping us from doing this? Alright, well, we'll send a science ship up there. We'll send a Ryblog right now. Alright, and we'll get you over here in just a minute. Meanwhile, we have debris analyzed, which got a lot of research points done. We're going to get quite a few of these. Think of them like goody huts to a point. But for some reason, we didn't actually research that star. Really strange. Anyway, we should be coming up on getting a second colony ship out to get to this habitable world. I mean, it's not huge. Well, it's 20. It's pretty big. More importantly, it expands our borders to the south, which I have a feeling we're going to need. So, once we get all this together, let's go ahead and unpause. And let's see actually what the fleet combat is over here, as we have a little bit more research. We got little space glowy things. What is this? Let's kill it. That's what we do in these kind of games. So fastest combat, we're actually flying through a star right now. Because it's all just a graphical interface anyway. Ooh, we're getting cooked.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Alright, we got some research available too. That thing's gonna go down in a hurry. We'll just leave that in the background. What research do we want? I like the little lightning bolts here. So we have physics lab, fusion reactor, power hub, or point defense system. I think we'll go with the power hub. We're going to need some energy before too long. Alright, and military academy for army upkeep, border range for survey data. There we go. And hydroponic farms are good. Okay, second anomaly defeated. Nice. We'll get there. Alright, so I kind of like border range. I don't know if that was a rare tech or not. It's going to be good. We've dealt. This is the second hostile subspace entity that our missing probe had attracted. Why such a creature would be drawn to an archaic unmanned spacecraft is a mystery, but the probe appears to be largely undamaged. It has been recovered by our forces, and we have extracted detailed survey readings of the entire Alcor from its memory banks. I can't read for some reason. In addition, the residual energy left behind by the subspace anomaly has generated a large amount of valuable physics data. So look at that, lots of physics research. +1 probes recovered, and we have a science ship that'll be able to do that in a little bit. How's the fleet doing? We actually lost somebody. Let's go ahead and heal up and reunite. Okay, debris analyzed. So science ship up here. You're traveling. Let's unpause you. See, once again, zoom so fast. I think it is about time for us to I mean, I want the frontier outpost up here, and then I think I'm going to go ahead and let's go down here. We got one more science ship. You're in here, though, right? Yeah, we want this. I apologize. We're just kind of like, whoa, where's everything? We're going at normal speed. That's why I'm not getting pop-ups at such a ready, hectic pace. Alright, so we should have the construction ship. This star should be surveyed now. If I could just actually get to it. Alright. So we'll send you to repair after we get this star surveyed. Look at this! Who knew? Okay, what do you know? The star is fine. Star is happy. Okay, frontier outpost right here. So that's some money. Our next bunch of monies is going to go towards... I say monies when I should be talking about minerals. And actually, we have a whole bunch of minerals that we have not built mining stations around. We need to fix that in a minute. Alright. Alright, so we're good here.
Research complete.
We got some more debris up there, too. And it looks like our fleet's just repairing. So everybody's repairing. Merge you guys together. More research done, and here we go. It's like there's a lot of things to do all at once. We can get nanocomposite armor, mash drivers for projectile defense module, defense station. Weren't we already researching defense station? Maybe not. And plasma thruster. I guess maybe I went with the power hub instead. We'll get the defense station now. That's going to take substantially longer, but that's okay. We're going to get some research bonuses from a lot of different things. Alright, so who do we need to clean up next? Like I said, one of these is pretty bad, one of these is really bad. Let's clean up you first. That way we can go ahead and send our science boat out here. Alright, so time projects. What do we got left? Okay, we got you right now, who's... Let's just go ahead and have you do those. We're gonna have to wait a little bit for our fleet to actually... Really? Okay, you were in orbit this whole time. Alright. And we have fleet combat again. What do you know? That fleet combat did not last very long. Those smugglers, they, Okay, these smugglers are gonna get smuggled here. Bye.
Research complete.
Fastest combat! I totally want to watch these missiles just go crazy.
Hostile fleet.
Yay! Oh, it actually slowed down. No, it didn't. They're just... That's domination. Alright. So we got more research there. Let's go ahead and clean up this too. Alright, so construction ship is done. We definitely... I do want to build a colony ship, but I want to give you something to do. So mining station... Mining station. Nope, we are not building that mining station. Okay, let's go ahead and select you again. The reason we're not building that mining station is that we actually want to build a colony ship for that. So we'll build one mining station. I knew I was a little crazy. So mining station up here. This is a colonizable planet. It's not a huge one. It only has a habitability of 75. But if we can keep cutting through everything here. Once again, look at how fast everything just pops through.
Debris analyzed.
Alright, so Ryblog, who is now healed up. Let's send you back over here to survey. Just like we knew you could. How's our space fleet going? We got some hostiles here, but nothing super crazy. Looks like these might... Ooh. Zooming issues. Alright, let's go ahead and attack you. These are Kappa aliens. Should we actually use some of our research to go ahead and start trying to find out some of these people? I kind of want to figure out... Investigate the Kappa aliens. Takes 180 days. The Zeta aliens. The Gamma aliens. The Beta aliens. Let's go ahead and research. The sooner I can learn about where our borders are, the better. So alien vessels, and we've got more debris analyzed. Okay, so send you over here. Okay, so that didn't really expand our borders very much.
Situation log updated.
But we are closer to Sol than we were before. Alright, so we'll need to build a frontier outpost kind of out here just a little bit. And look, they've actually colonized another planet over here. So we're going to need to get our colony ship out pretty much now. So colony ship. There we go.
Analyzed.
So more debris. Do you have any other debris? It looks like we have a few more time projects. Okay, so some here. Some here, some here. I'm sure there's better ways to flip through these menus, but this is just what we're doing right now. Okay, we actually lost a ship at some point. That's not great.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Well, that's why we need to upgrade our weapons a little bit. So, ancient mining drones. Reports of deep space drones in certain systems have been investigated. The drones appear to be the workers or custodians of an autonomous orbital mining operation, established millennia ago, and then soon abandoned by all but the drones themselves. Judging by the state of the processing equipment, the drones possess powerful mining lasers and are obviously threatening, if not outright hostile. Overtures towards the Ashen vessels when they approached. They must be old drones that they should be kept under close watch. So we can do a listening post by Haitha, or we can see what they're made of and take them apart. I kind of wanted to take them apart.
Situation log updated.
Alright, so we got a few ships that are not very happy here. Alright, we'll take a look here in just a minute once again, because we have basic combat rolls. That's pretty good for upgrading our computer. Colony development speed, or Hyperdrive 2. Well, Hyperdrive 2 is nice. We have identified the existence points in space where a ship expends less energy. Reach their way through hyperspace. This will lead to a new generation of hyperdrives. That's good for going faster. But I kind of, since we know we're going to get some combat first, we need to get that going. Alright. What's next in terms of system cleanup here? Let's go ahead and send you guys over to this place. Maybe. Any date. Oh, wait. We're paused. They're still in combat, so we gotta do that first. Alright, so mining drone disassembly. The mining drones were destroyed in a heated battle with the Ashen vessels. As luck would have it, their energy cells were by far the sturdiest component used for their construction, and some were recovered by our ships. The technology behind these cells blend us to the present, but initial tests show us they were quite capable of converting their output to energy credits. As the final energy cell bled out, the engineers handling the test noticed a dip in the background radiation. It would appear that the drones are not silent, but have been sporadically broadcasting on unusual frequencies since we encountered them. Possibly ever since they were first deployed. It's unlikely that anyone will be able to receive these transmissions. At any rate, the drones could prove to be a potent but limited source of energy should we be able to find and disband them effectively. So, We can get a drone bounty edict, which is good.
System survey complete.
All right.
Anomaly found.
Anomaly found by our science officer again. Let's go ahead and research it. Abandoned ship has been left to drift aimlessly above a moon. The massive thing only has a 7% failure rate, so let's see what we get. Alright. Where are you, by the way? Okay, so level 1 anomaly. Surely you're not going to screw this up. Alright, so here's our next attempt at hostilities. We need to send more construction stuff out here. We got... You're researching... What's this combat like? We have discovered an abandoned solar sail ship in orbit around Jaffanva. The sublight vessel was built by an unknown culture and appears to be several thousand years old. One of the massive sails is a large tear where some kind of object passed through it, most likely a meteoroid, which appears to have disabled the vessel. Although the technology of the ship is severely outdated, it does possess some interesting engineering and design choices. So we get engineering research. Yay. Okay, so this should be a fight that we can take. So let's take it. And what do we got here? Anything else that we can research? Might as well do that real quick. I do want to survey more ships. Do we have anything else that we can really construct right now? Maybe I should build another frontier outpost. We'll see what this does to our borders. I kind of want to see if there's any other places that we can actually colonize before we get there. Like, it looks like there's a colonization area here. So this may be a really good place to put a frontier outpost, and we have the money for it. Big thing is that we've just got to watch our influence a little bit. So let's go ahead and build one right here. We don't need too many of these, but I do, since we do have to keep our hyperlanes in check, we do really need to watch it. Alright, so debris is analyzed. And all the missiles. All those happy little missiles versus all those happy little lightning. Alright. Where are you? You are... Glorim? Alright. Okay, you're an Alcor. That's not terrible. Now, we do have some aliens over here, the Holy Orithys. We'll see what they're doing. That's a neutral fleet. That's a science ship. They use wormholes. Okay, interesting. So they're just scanning the star right now. And we are on our way to build there. So these guys are not going to be our friends, but because they have wormholes and they're so close to us, they may be able to pop in right on us. So that's going to be definitely something to watch out for. It'd be nice if I could get open borders with them, but we shall see. So anybody else that we want to take out right now? I think it's probably a good idea if we go ahead and repair a few ships. And we need to start exploring. Like, I think we have another world that we can get here. So we can just have you survey. We can just queue up a survey system afterwards. And we may be able to even take out one more. Alright, cool. We may be able to get one more thing here too. So you are done over here. Do we have any other time projects? No. Okay. I do want to survey over here. So we do have 2 science ships right now, and we need to survey a little bit what's around here. We know this one is terrible. And we know that one's not so bad. Do I build a 3rd science ship? I don't think so, but we do have a colony ship finally. So we're almost at time, but we're not quite at time. And I'm a little excited because we are about to screw over our rivals' borders. And we have a primitive civilization in the machine age. So let's go ahead and colonize this planet. We actually... Okay, where can we park you that's not going to immediately kill us? This layout is pretty bad. Well, we do have one food place over here, so we'll start here. And hopefully we can get some of these tile blockers cleaned up. So let's look at the civilization. We didn't actually look here very well. The Harigvara, I can't pronounce that very well. Planet summary, machine age, habitability 20. We can figure out kind of what we want to do with these people. If we look at our government here, we have to spend some stuff to change our policies. Like, we're allowed to purge, we're allowed to do limited orbital bombardment. We can do unrestricted, even the primitive life forms. We could do active or passive study as an edict. Right now we're not doing a lot with that, but we don't have a ton of influence sitting around either right now. So here is our fleet. We should probably build a second spaceport pretty soon too, but right now we are low on cash. Why are we low on cash? Because we are attempting to colonize something. So we need to definitely get some more space. Unfortunately, this system has a crap ton of energy. Crap ton. Actual scientific word. So it could be a good idea to possibly... That's nice. All these little bonuses are very good because that gives us bonus technologies later. But yeah, right now our expenses, that's going to include colonization. That's 8 right there. But if we look at our planet real quick, you can see we've got to clear some more of these tiles. What do we want to clear? We want to clear the one with energy, and we want to clear this one first. The research is important, but right now, how are we doing? We're creating 6 food. That's not bad. We can actually upgrade some of these. So we could use the energy for that. Anything on this planet yet? No, we don't have a ton of pops, but we've just, once again, we have tile blockers out the wazoo, which I've heard is an issue for Arctic planet starts, so that's fun.
System survey complete.
All right, and look at that. We got a colony starting to build, so there's our borders expanding over there. The key thing is if we can get this frontier outpost done, I really want to lock that down. Okay. So you guys are built. We're only at 210. We're going to need to figure out what we can upgrade pretty soon, because right now we're at 8 ships. We need to be at more. But I think we're in decent shape. I think, assuming we can get some of the stuff going, I think if we can get like a 4th colony down here, that'd be good. So survey. The system planets have not been surveyed by our empire. Oh. And we're running. Let's just go ahead and go back. I'll actually send you all the way over here. Yeah, there's no reason to take that on. So if we do look at our ship designer, I'm just curious about our corvettes right now. We don't have a lot of additional offensive capability. It's mainly defensive. So we may play with that a little bit next time.
Hostile fleet detected. Evading hostile fleet.
Where's the hostile fleet? Okay, that one's not so bad. We can actually send you guys to take that one on. And we have other things just flying around right now too, so that's all very exciting. So we're expanding our borders. There we go. Hyperspace lines engaged. We have the Great Wall of something right now. I don't even know exactly what you call that, but Frontier Outpost is good. This is all our space. Did we actually even grab Exkillion? We did. And there's planets that... How have we not surveyed this? This is in our space. It lies within the Ashen Collective. That's good. So you're trying to run away right now, right? Let's go ahead and survey this system. How did we miss that? That might be an actual other colonizable planet that could possibly poke Sol back our way.
Hostile fleet detected.
Or not. So let's see here. We have an unidentified object detected. Left our sensor range. Glorm's gained a level. Evading hostile fleet. Unidentified object. Negative balance because we're at -5. And timed projects. In Hadnock. Alright, well we'll be able to get to those shortly. I'm pretty sure.
Anomaly found.
There we go, another anomaly. That's pretty cool too. So 15% failure chance. A large amount of ship debris can be found orbiting around a planet, possibly the remains of some kind of massive fleet action. Please don't fail it. I mean, 15% fail is still a real chance of failing. But let's see. We need to get our energy in check in a hurry. So we have a neutral ship that's flying through here. Those are just space cattle, essentially. You know what we're going to do? We're just going to do this command. Mining stations. And we'll build an observation post, too. We can decide next episode what we want to do with that. So that gives us a lot of construction. And signs of battle. There's clear evidence that the massive space battle took place in close orbit on Mers 7. At some point in the last 5,000 years, the surface on one side of the planet is pockmarked with craters from stray weapon blasts, and scans from Woglux have picked up several hulks on the ground. Though these wrecked ships are all in very poor condition, the fact that anything remains after such damage may have sustained is a testament to their advanced design. Science Officer Glorm is preparing an expedition to sift through these derelict holes for any valuable technologies. We will definitely take advantage of that, but it's time for this one. This is Asher. We're going to continue with the Ashen Collective, which right now is a very happy collective. If I could just actually... We have so many things that are auto-selected. Our map doesn't look nice and pretty. I'm sure there's ways that we can turn off all the little things. But right now, this is where we're at. Hopefully we can expand maybe a little bit over here, or maybe one more planet. We definitely have a colonizable planet right here. So our blob will be bigger than other space blobs, hopefully. The question becomes, can we actually get a hold of some other aliens and find out what else is going on in space? Because right now we have our little pocket, but we need to take advantage of it. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, feel free to subscribe in the comments, and we'll be doing this again soon. It's the 1.0 build, and I am in debt. We need to change that. Thanks for watching. Take care.